What's up, guys? Today we're gonna do how to trap arms from top side control. Let's hit it. All right, guys. So today I'm gonna talk about how I trap the near side arm when you're in top side control. So usually there's two things people do. One, they have their hands real tight and they're trying to make real tight frames. Or two, they're stiff arming you with real big forearms like that. So let's go to the first one, which is their arms are real tight into them. Wherever their wrist is where I'm gonna put my hip bone, and I'm gonna switch my hips. So we're here in top side control. His wrist is up here by his face, so I put my top hip on the wrist, and then I switch my hips down towards his legs like this, and then my bottom leg, which for me is my left one right now, once my hips are switched, I drive my leg into his arm like this, and now his hand is fully trapped under my thigh and my chest here. And he can't move this arm. And now I'm free to either go to mount or I'm free to start attacking this far arm. So one more time, the wrist is close to his body. So I'm gonna put my hip bone on it and then switch my hips facing his hips. So we're here, I put my hip bone on his wrist and then I switch my hips down. And now I take my bottom leg, which for me is my left, and I drag it up against his tricep to make a really tight pinch here. And now his arm is trapped and I can freely attack the far arm or I can step up into mount. Real quick, I got big arms so it might be easier to see if Chris does it on me. So I keep my arms real tight. So he takes his top hip and turns it down, and now he uses his bottom thigh and drives it into my tricep. And now under his ribs and between his thigh, my right arm is stuck. Yeah, that's all my strength. I can't press my right arm. So now he can freely choose to attack my bottom arm or jump right on the mount. So when arms are tight, we're crushing and switching the hips and we're pinning. Now, when someone has a big forearm brace like this is the second option, especially when they're pushing away from you or they're actively trying to push. So when I'm trying to get chest to chest connection for regular side control and they're making these big frames on me, this gives me room to take the leg that's closest to the hips, so for me, my right leg, and I'm gonna blade my shin across the bicep, and then I'm gonna switch the legs to see which one actually pins. So we're here, I'm trying to get chest to chest, I can't because he's actively pushing with his frames, so the blade of my shin comes across his bicep to pin, and then I switch which one's pinning, and now we're here with a top arm pin on the shin, and we're here attacking this arm, or again, we're here dragging into mount, and now we have arm bars and triangles. So I'm here in side control trying to get chest to chest, and he's pushing real hard. So I lift my hips up, and my right shin blades across to pin his wrist here. And then I switch which one is pinning, so I can freely turn and attack, and I don't have my body weight all weird and off to the side like this. So I switch, and now I can attack arms, or again, step into mount, and now we're attacking this. So, same thing from a smaller person attacking a bigger person, especially when I'm bench pressing and pushing with my arms, his bottom leg blades across my bicep, and then he switches which leg is pinning. And now I've got my arm fully pinned under his shin, and now he's free to either attack this arm or straight from mount. So, from both of these options, whether people are pushing on you real hard or whether people are trying to stay real tight and not give you anything, we can crush or trap arms either way.